share this video I'm about to share with you. And if it doesn't horrify you, if it doesn't make you angry, if it doesn't make you want to scream, it should. This is the latest headline posted a couple days ago by National Post and Toronto Star. But National Post, it says, Liberals want to nearly double CBC funding as an investment in national security. The Liberals want to pay off CBC to control their messaging. This is the hugest conflict of interest I can't even describe to you. Anyone who has any background or any knowledge of journalistic integrity should be furious and screaming from the rooftops about this. The Liberals have a man that they've decided they're going to coronate their leader without ever being elected, ever, okay? So he's never been an MP, he's never ran in a general election. Mark Carney is going to be coronated by the Liberals on March 9th, making him a prime minister. Okay, he'll step into the role of Justin Trudeau, which, by the way, he's been Justin Trudeau's top economic advisor for the last 5 years. His Chrystia Freeland's godfather. He is the world ambassador of the carbon tax, believes the carbon tax is too low, has openly said he will call it something else and embed it into legislation, and you will be paying even more for heating, groceries, life. And how are they going to get you to vote for this guy? They just bought off the media again. And this is the reality. This is the reality. You know, I tell you this because it's critical for you to go and make sure you're watching full videos. So Canada First rally, Pierre Poilievre's full speech, an hour. This guy released all platforms, policies, ideas, you know, and where's the CBC coverage on that? I don't know. Does it matter? Because they're getting paid to tell the Liberal NDP messaging. They're literally, this is the biggest conflict of interest there is. You control the media, you control the people. This is absurd. Government subsidized billions of dollars of your money going to CBC, and they want to double it as a national security. The Liberals created legislation C11 and C18, which prevents the news from sharing news on social media. This is censorship bills. Margaret Atwood, who I can tell you is no conservative, folks, calls this Orwellian legislation. If you don't know what Orwellian legislation is, George Orwell wrote a book in 1984 about controlling the messaging and censorship. And that's exactly what Bill C11 and C18 is. Go to any one of your Facebooks of your local media. You can't share it. You can't share it on Facebook and you can't share it on Instagram because it's banned because of the federal legislation put forward by Liberals. This is terrifying. You know, I have a favorite saying. Fred Rogers says, anything mentionable is manageable. You're literally controlling people's minds by doing this because you're not managing anything, because you're not mentioning the things that need to be mentioned. You're not telling the facts. You're not giving people the full story, and they're only getting a piece of it. And it's determining how they think and perceive the world. It's insane. This is the most corrupt, controlling thing I've ever seen. As somebody who worked in the media, they've destroyed journalistic integrity. They've destroyed it, and it is corruption to its core. The last two things I want to leave you with, the two sayings which I really believe. Number one, courage is contagious. Be courageous. Have conversations with friends and family and say, did you know this? Like, do you not think that that's a massive conflict of interest? If I give you your spelling test and then I tell you to mark your own spelling test, is that fair? Right? I give you billions of dollars and tell you what to say on the media. I can't even put into words how corrupt and awful this is. And you have seniors and people at home who just only watch CBC. They only watch CBC. So what do you think is going to happen? They're going to believe the lies coming from CBC. The last thing I want to say, and to tie this into it, is watch what you watch. Watch what you watch. If you're only watching CBC, you're going to be manipulated by watching only CBC. Go on YouTube, watch the direct sources of information from Pierre Poilievre, from other people. And this is in all facets of life, not just politics, everything. But the fact that the government is paying off the media, and they're not even hiding it anymore. Like, that is on the front page of the newspaper and on the Toronto Star. This is insane. You can't, no wonder. One of our first mandates will be to defund the CBC. Because anyone who knows this, if you can't make your business thrive without government subsidies, then you don't have a business. You don't have it. You don't have a product that people want. And CBC, you don't have a product that people want, and Conservatives will defund it. Call this out, share this message. This is insane. Make sure you're getting all of your sources, all of your information. Critically think. Do not let advocates portray themselves as journalists. They're not.